There have been more protests after Myanmar's ousted leader Aung San Suu Kyi appeared at a court hearing to face fresh charges brought against her. Demonstrators took to the streets again despite 18 people being killed and scores more injured after troops used rubber bullets and tear gas to disperse the crowds. Siobhan Robbins has the details.
It's absolutely devastating, the situation and what we are seeing unfold on the streets of Myanmar and what we have been watching now for a month. Yesterday was the deadliest day so far since the coup, which happened on the 1st of February. We saw at least 18 people killed, many, many more injured. More than 1,000 now have been arrested or detained or charged since that coup took place. And people really just don't know what to do, and they are refusing to back down despite the fact that they know that they may lose their lives. So they're back out on the streets again today. In Yangon, for example, we've seen tear gas being fired at protesters. They're very emotional scenes. While in other parts of the country, funerals are being held for people who have already died. And I was speaking to a doctor in Mandalay, which is one of the areas where we have seen quite a lot of violence from the security forces towards protesters over the last month. And they said last night that actually one of their clinics, which was treating some of the injured, was raided by security forces. The ambulances were basically raided as well, that they had to move patients, that barricades that had been put up to block the road by protesters were bulldozed down. So it's absolutely terrifying, and at the same time it seems to be totally lawless. Every time Aung San Suu Kyi, the de facto leader who was arrested on the 1st of February coup, who hasn't been seen in public since, appears in court, new charges seem to be brought against her. So we already had 2 in place relating to the alleged illegal importation of walkie-talkies and also to breaking COVID-19 rules. Today another 2 have been added, another connected to those walkie-talkies and another one which is alleging publication of information which could spread fear. The judge has ruled that she must be able to meet her lawyers, but whether that happens they simply don't know, because this is really now a distressing and lawless situation, and every day it seems to get worse, and the reality is that more lives are going to be lost on the streets of Myanmar.